Fans, a pair of high school student athletes in Houston County received their diplomas this weekend at graduation, but decided to celebrate their season of growing by giving back. And they didn't split hairs with a gift truly that comes straight from the heart.
I met a little boy the first year I worked with them that had to have brain surgery, and he was jokingly said something about I should shave my head the next time he did. And now he doesn't really remember that whole conversation, but I remember it, and I was like, I promised him that I would do it.
So that brings us to the barber chair, where it was time to braid up as much hair as possible so that she could donate it to Pantene Beautiful Lengths. Jordan Wynn is a recent graduate from Northside High School in Warner Robins and has been a huge advocate for childhood cancer. And while working at camp with Jay's Hope, she made a promise she intended to keep. But she had her doubts.
For a while, I thought about, maybe not. And then this past October, one of my good friends, Wyasia Solomon, she went by Poppy, passed away from cancer. And she told me that if I didn't shave my head, then I was a terrible person. I guess now I kind of have to do it. I can't back out.
So in front of family and friends and a few more folks live on social media, she took the big chop, all to help support the kids she says have the smallest voices, but the biggest fights.
Very few 18-year-old girls would be willing to shave their hair off. So many parents whose children have gone through chemotherapy lose their hair, and then they're trying to comfort a child who didn't make that choice. I'm just blown away.
This is the fourth time Jordan has donated her locks, but it is the first for a full shave. But she says she wouldn't have it any other way and wants the world to know all about it.
If I shave my head and then buy a wig, what's the point in me shaving my head? It looks like I still have hair, so nobody's gonna know. Like, the whole point is for people to ask questions and ask why. We want people to be aware that cancer exists, and a lot more kids have cancer than you think, than you really realize. So if I can bring awareness to more of those kids, then I want to do that.
Now, fellow class of 2018 member John David Ferraris of a rival Houston County High School had been growing his long flowing blonde mane for the past 3 years, and also elected to donate his hair to Pantene Beautiful Lengths to help out cancer patients in need of a wig. His haircut turned out to be 3 long braids of about 10 inches or more. He says this was very important to him because it was personal. His mother, Rachel, is a 12-year cancer survivor.
I mean, it's a great feeling, especially being a child of a cancer survivor. I saw firsthand how it was to lose your hair and then be able to cover it with a wig, and how much of a little joy it is for these patients. I mean, it's great to know that what I did will help somebody get through their battles.
Now, John David was a starting place kicker and punter for Houston County and has plans to go to Western Carolina for college. Jordan was a softball player and basketball manager for the Northside Eagles. She was also an honor grad with dual enrollment, receiving her associate degree as well on graduation day this past Friday. She plans to attend Georgia Southern on scholarship in the fall. What a nice gesture from 2 former ball players from Houston County.